Hi, this is Father Barry with another little video I'm making about Jesus and about a crucifix that was recently given to me. The crucifix is this one. It came with need of repair. I have to re-glue it and repair a few parts of it, but it came from someone's house. And one of the things I like about this particular crucifix is its darker color. I just think having seen mostly white Jesuses on crosses, I always like there to be some other ways of depicting Christ on the cross. And this one is of wood. And we also had this other item of Mary made out of wood. The images remind me of a crucifix that's at the Loyola Retreat House in Faulkner, Maryland. It's a chapel I've prayed in many times, and I've looked up at a crucifix that looks very similar to this one. And looking at it, I see that Jesus' hand is pierced in the wrist, and the hand was carefully made. Of course, the Lord has his crown of thorns on, and a certain expression on his face is well done. And as we go down to the foot of the cross, you can see there's been a little bit of reverence to the foot being touched a number of times. I like the way I've positioned this in the moment in our office, because as we look upon the cross, Mary's looking at us look upon Jesus. Usually in the scenes of the crucifixion, Mary is looking up at Jesus on the cross, but now she's looking at us, looking at Jesus on the cross. And as we come into this time of Holy Week, we contemplate our Lord's offering in his crucifixion. I have a picture here of the Lord in one of the scenes of him on the way of the cross. And, following the Last Supper, he's arrested and tried for blasphemy and other transgressions by the Jewish leaders in Jerusalem and found guilty by Pilate, who sentences to be scourged and then crucified. Here he is being taken through the streets. And again, there's Our Lady. And there is, we think, Mary Magdalene, Mary of Clopas, in the scene as he is getting led through the streets. He is forced to have another man come along, Simeon of Cyrene, and he comes and assists Jesus in carrying the cross. As you get down to the scene where Jesus is being taken off of the cross, this is another work of art. The anguish of the cross was something quite difficult for our Lord to go through. And they take the crown of thorn off, and they begin to take the body of Jesus off the cross. And then he's placed in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea. And then they seal the tomb with a large boulder. And it seems like everything's going to stop there. But it doesn't. Here in the office, we have a scene of what happens later. And Jesus, shown in this artwork in front of a cross, but instead he's flying in a resurrected appearance. And this is where we're going through Holy Week, the Good Friday, and then on to Easter. Our parish is called Resurrection of the Lord Parish, and the Easter Hope is where we always want to be as a parish.